to understand that you haven't failed. You have only failed to find out what your system actually wants. And that's where you find subsequent sigil targets. It's like, oh, okay, so if I'm hijacking or getting in the way of my conscious goal of weight loss with an unconscious goal of emotional pseudo-nourishment at the end of a very challenging workday, then what that means is I am having a lack of emotional nourishment and support, and I can either resource that using sigil magic or just on the level of awareness, calling friends, calling family at the end of a challenging workday, something that can provide the necessary goal accomplishment that the part that was hijacking the whole system was after. And the fourth and final one is gratitude as a force multiplier. Now, I teach a whole 6-month course called The Foundations on the Foundations of Magic that goes into this in significant detail, but there is a whole metaphysics of offerings to God, to saints, to spirits, and so on, and a powerful frame that you step into when you are incorporating that into your magical work. And from that, you learn the capacity for gratitude to grease the wheels of what's going on in your life, whether you are using sigil magic for it, whether you are celebrating successes, or just in general to give it that force multiplying boost. So let me give you an example. Compare these next two statements. I am lucky to have this job. I am grateful for this job. Notice in the first statement, which is the one we more commonly say, you're encoding a sense of precariousness. You're saying to the universe, you're telegraphing to your soul, I fundamentally don't think I deserve this job or this outcome. I am lucky to have this job. You are lucky to have this house, rather than I am grateful for this job, or I am grateful to live where I live. Notice that the second statement doesn't have that same precariousness. It has a lived-in, very Taurian actually, but a lived-in understanding of you being fundamentally a child of the cosmos and ultimately deserving these good things, which you do indeed deserve. It encodes a deservedness without selfishness. So think about if you aren't lucky to be staying at a friend's place and have her make a nice meal for you. You are grateful to have friends that are close enough that you can stay with them, and grateful that they would cook you a whole meal. See the energetic shift that happens there? This is the key to offerings in general, but also to understand a more indigenous way of being in bodies, of being in the cosmos. So Martin Prechter will say that we don't give thanks for that which we would like to receive, but for that which we have already received. And this is a kickstarting or a cycling of the energy from the spirit world back to the physical. It's almost like starting a water wheel again, because you are grateful for, which by the way is literally everything, down to the existence of molecules, are all temporary gifts of the spirit world. And you step into that level of gratitude and you start to find that the flow of energetic support begins again. And this difference between luck and gratitude, this is a video for another time, but I think about this often, which is the Romans got the notion of fortune correct. So if you think about, oh, I am fortunate to live where I live, that's better, okay? That's better than lucky, because it is a gift of fortune. So you are aware that on a non-traumatic level, you didn't deserve it. Like it's a gift, right? I am fortunate to have something. But resting in that level of gratitude, you are also aware that she also might change her mind. And that is a very metaphysically healthy upgrade of using the word lucky in your life in general, right? Because it will keep your mind aware of what it is you already have received, and whatever we focus on grows, right? Wherever we put our attention grows. So if we put our attention on gratitude or feeling fortunate for the totality of that which we have already received, we are bringing that force multiplication capacity to the things we are going to receive in the form of sigil magic. And you'll also find at unconscious level, and this is where the trauma stuff does come in. If you had a deprived or otherwise traumatic childhood where you, at an early age, fundamentally did not believe that the universe has your back, right? That actually there's a part of you, and by the way, this is everyone, so you're fine, it's just at different degrees. There's a part of you that actually fundamentally doesn't believe that you deserve good things. And it's interesting because as an adult, you can consciously go, oh, I acknowledge that that is incorrect. Like there's nothing different about me. Everyone deserves like fresh water and a house and what have you. Like you can do a conscious thing of going like, no, intellectually I understand that I deserve happiness and love and good things. But I won't pretend that there aren't parts of me that are operating from a place of wounding that doesn't currently believe that. What a gratitude practice will do is focus your attention on, and it's a training exercise, like training wheels. Focus your attention on the stuff that every morning the sun rises, and it fundamentally does rise for you, and you can step into gratitude for that. And you just begin to let the system understand, oh, wait a minute. The cosmos does have our back. The creator does have my back. This is the force multiplier that allows your total system to relax more into the process of asking for other things, of actually tabling that ask in the form of sigil magic. Oh, I have so many things already, so I know that when I ask for stuff, things will arrive. So that's how stepping into gratitude without fundamentally changing anything except even just in your head, the wording. And you'll notice it now. When someone says, oh, I'm so lucky to have the husband that I do, or whatever, you're like, please don't go around correcting people. I hasten to add. Everyone's on their own journey. But now you won't unhear it. Anytime you hear luck, you should think gratitude. And that's going to build that unconscious practice over time. Now,